It is not death that a man should fear, but rather he should fear never beginning to live. Marcus Aurelius. Look around you. Listen to the quiet hum of the world. For so many, that hum is the soundtrack of a life deferred. It's the sound of alarms silenced, of dreams filed away for a someday that never comes. We move through our days, ticking off tasks, managing responsibilities, and yet, a question lingers in the quiet moments: is this all there is? The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, a man who bore the weight of an empire on his shoulders, offered a piercing insight that cuts through 2,000 years of noise to speak directly to our modern souls. He said, "It is not death that a man should fear, but rather he should fear never beginning to live." Let that sink in. Our greatest fear should not be the end, but the emptiness that comes from a beginning we were too afraid to make. The tragedy is not that our lives will end, but that for so many, they never truly start. They remain as unwritten books, as songs never sung. But today, that ends. Today, we choose to begin. The path from existence to truly living is not a single leap, but a series of deliberate steps. It is a conscious choice to awaken, and it is built on 3 foundational pillars. First, you must define your alive. What does it mean, for you, to truly live? It's not a generic prescription. For one person, it's building a business from a simple idea. For another, it's mastering a craft, learning a language, or having the courage to be vulnerable in love. For another still, it's simply being fully present with their children, without the distraction of a screen. Your alive is that feeling that makes your heart beat faster, that makes time disappear. It is the antidote to the autopilot of routine. So, ask yourself the dangerous question: if I were truly, vibrantly alive, what would my life look like? What would I be doing? Your answer is your compass. Stop ignoring its pull. Second, you must embrace the sting of action. Clarity is useless without motion. The bridge between the life you have and the life you want is built, brick by brick, with action. And action is almost always accompanied by discomfort. That nervous flutter in your stomach before you speak up in a meeting? That is the feeling of beginning to live. The fear of failure before you launch your project. That is the price of admission to a meaningful life. Do not wait for the fear to subside. It won't. You must act with the fear, through the doubt. Sign up for the class. Send the first email. Have the difficult conversation. Every time you choose action over apathy, you are shouting to the universe, "I am here, and I am not done yet." Third, you must find the hero in the mundane. A life fully lived is not a constant state of euphoric adventure. It is found in the texture of your everyday. It's in the mindfulness you bring to your morning coffee, the full attention you give a friend in need, the integrity you show when no one is watching. Living begins in the small moments, the decision to learn one new thing, to offer a kind word, to choose gratitude over grievance. These are not small things. They are the repeated practice that builds the muscle of a courageous life. They are the proof that you are not just passing through your days, but actively shaping them. We have spent too long in the waiting room of life, fearing a wrong move, a misstep, the judgment of others. But the clock is ticking. And the only true failure, the only thing worthy of our fear, is to reach the end with a song still trapped in our hearts, with a potential that was never unlocked. Answer the call. Do not let another sunrise be a reminder of what you haven't started. Do not let another sunset be a memorial to a day you merely endured. The world does not need your quiet compliance. It needs your vibrant, messy, glorious contribution. It needs your voice, your art, your passion, your unique and irreplaceable spirit. Fear never beginning. Fear the unlived life. And then use that fear as fuel. Start today. Not tomorrow. Not next Monday. Today. Take one step, however small, toward the life you are meant to be living. Begin now. Thank you for watching. Remember, your greatest adventure begins with a single, brave choice. Go make it.